Hi everyone, it's Tina at Penumbra Beauty. So, another package through WannitUS. So this is actually consolidated 3 packages from Sephora through orders that I did through June, as well as a personal shopper that I used through WannitUS to get a couple of items. This one, and if I do sound a little bit froggy, foggy, croaky, whatever, I am recovering from the flu, or actually bronchitis. My son's sick and my husband's floating around as well, so you might hear some groaning in the background. That's just the sick fan. But today's my birthday, and I thought, oh look, I just wanted to get into this. So I've already opened it, but I have taken some photos of how well packaged they are. Because I mean, one thing I've mentioned before about packages through WannitUS is everything is well packaged in tissue paper. So it was kind of neat. I was going through everything, opening them up, and it felt like I was opening like little birthday presents. So that's just me. Anyway, it came like this. I'll put the dimensions down below, and then that was on top, and then I had all this sort of paperwork. One thing I also like about them is they do have a little letter, so each time you're going to feel like your business matters. So thank you for using their service, so their mouth-watering service. And what I'll do as well, I'm writing a blog post on this versus MyUS, which is the other mouth-watering service that I have used. And once that's done, I will link it down below. Okay, let's hope I can make it through here, because I'm dying to use all the stuff. And like I said, well packaged. And I've also got a ton of samples as well, because like I said, there were quite a few different orders that I did through Sephora. I didn't mean to do 3 separate ones. It was just the case I placed an order, then something I wanted came back in stock, did another one. I thought, oh, that's great, that's 2, that's fine. Then that happened again. So anyway, let's get all to the goodness that's inside here. And also, if you're curious about sort of shipping prices, it cost me in total $196.04 USD for all of this to come over. Now, don't freak out, that's not for the whole thing to ship. That was pretty much I was just over $100 for the dimensions and weight of the package, then $8.50, which is the handling and services fee that WannitUS charge, then $7.50 for consolidating all those parcels together, and then on top of that it was about 70 something for the 2 items that I got from Ulta, plus the the personal shopper service on top, which is about 8.5% I believe of the order value, or $8.50, whatever is more, or minimum, or whatever. So, and that's pretty much it. But like I said, once I get that post up, it'll break down in more detail, all that sort of stuff. He'll be my background entertainment today. But the first thing is actually one that I got from Ulta, and it was part of the personal shopper. And it's the Lorac 2 palette. So there shouldn't be any surprise if you've seen my other stuff about Lorac, which I will link down below. So you see, you get the little pack, and you get the little, that's the eye primer, behind the scenes eye primer. So it was about $40 or $42 from Ulta. And let's get into it. I haven't actually opened the actual packages. I pretty much unwrapped most of the stuff, but I haven't actually tried it all. So I might obviously do a comparison with the Lorac Pro palette that I've got. But yeah, there it is. So I can tell, like I have seen some people mention it's like a light grey, whereas the obviously the Lorac Pro palettes are the dark cardboard. Wow, it is pretty. You can see. Like I said, I'll do a comparison sort of later, but they are beautiful. I love the pigmentation and the velvet consistency of the other eyeshadows, so I have high hopes for this. I'm not going to swatch everything yet. I swear to goodness, he was coughing and so quiet before I start. Thank you very much. Go with the craziness. Okay, the next thing is Beauty and the Beach. Now this was a Sephora, I believe it was the 500 points. And it was, I should have thought, because after I placed this order, or the orders, now obviously being July, my birthday month, I can get the, I think it's a Makeup Forever sort of point, but I'll save that for a little bit later in the month. But there's that, and I haven't tried much of the bareMinerals except for that Neutrals palette, which I'll link down below. I did that review on the eyeshadow palette. And I've also tried like the eye primer and the face primer, which I love. I'll put links down below to that. So this is a good way to try it. So you've got a good lot of goodies in there. Good lot of goodies. Anyway, anything that you want to see me sort of break down in little reviews, let me know. I will do that. It's just that I've got quite a few things to show you, so I just wanted to get through them. But this was the thing that I've had to place another order because it came back in stock. This is the Anastasia contour kit. I've been trying to get this for the longest time, and people were selling this on eBay for like 170 or some ridiculous amount of money. But it cost me $40. But that's the outer packet, and then you see you've got the 6 shades. Whoa, in there. One thing I do like about it is a lot of these palettes have those annoying mirrors, but this one doesn't, which is great. And you can get refills for these, supposedly. So there's the 5 shades. I think there's like sand, banana, vanilla. This one, probably one annoying thing though is that it's on here. I don't think they're in order either, rather than being on the back of the palette or somewhere logical. Yes, I think this is one that I probably will be doing a video on once I've had a chance to try them, and I really want to get the It Cosmetics contour palette as well, the highlighter and contour kit. And it was interesting to see that this, I didn't realize that they're all made in PRC, which is People's Republic of China. This palette, I thought it was made in the US, but it's distributed by Anastasia Beverly Hills USA, made in PRC, which doesn't really matter. It still says cruelty-free product, but I just didn't know that. Okay, now we get to the good stuff. This, I've been dying to open it, but like I said, everything was wrapped up really nicely. So when I was undoing everything in the box, and it was really well packaged, so nothing was broken or anything, but they made a great use of space. So and sort of around everywhere there were samples, and got a whole envelope of samples here, so they did make the most of the space. This couldn't have gone in a smaller box, everything. But this, Marc Jacobs, this is the, he's imitating me, this is the, what are you, the Omega Bronze. I think this is, I've seen videos, but you don't get the impact of it. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's been giving me all the tissue. I've got tissue paper everywhere. That's the box, and it's number 102 Tantric. I forget the prices, but I'll list everything down below as well. But these are all from Sephora. Now, that's in a little cardboard. Look at this. How gorgeous is that palette? It is huge. This is the one that you'd go traveling with, or pop in your bag. But it is gorgeous, and it's got that little. Sorry, the state of my nails are terrible. I thought, for my birthday, I'm going to have my hair done, nails done, You're right. Very generous size mirror. And I like that. That's the actual thing over the top. So instead of having those very, clear sleeve things, there's that. And I actually will keep that over or in the palette. And there it is. It's probably getting a little bit washed out. It's a little bit deeper than it's looking on camera. But I thought a beautiful matte bronzer. A nice silky bronzer from me. Although I'm probably as pale as I can be today. I just feel so ugh. But it doesn't matter. Beautiful. I really want to switch it. Oh, it feels very velvety. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. It's just nice. It's not too. It is slightly orangey. I can see, like a reddy orange, but it's not too much. It's just a nice, gentle matte bronzer. So yes, but not one that I would contour with, but one like I definitely just use as a bronzer. So very happy with that, and that is absolutely gorgeous. So a stunning little bronzer. Oh, there he goes. It's really sad when kids are sick, it's just like. Yeah, very, very sexy, sleek little bronzer. Okay, next. That's fun digging around in here. Next thing is Nars. I've been thinking about the longest time in getting this. It's the Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I mean, I've got all of the Hourglass powders, our ambient lighting powders. I'll put a link down below. I did that long-winded comparison between the blushes and the bronzers, but Ah, cute little pack. It's like a canvas little bag. Hey, that's neat. It's got a little strap there. Okay, but I mean, I've heard it's sort of like that. I don't know. Who knows? Obviously, the black sleek rubbery palette. Ooh, okay. I've heard people say that when they open it, it looks like it's something over the top of it, but that's the powder. It feels really weird. Not weird. It's the crystal translucent powder, but it just feels very, yeah, non-powder. No, that's not the powder, is it? Holy, I should have prepared all this. No, it's the powder. Wow, it feels like chalk, but it just doesn't feel like a powder. So I look forward to playing with all this sort of stuff. Once I'm obviously a little bit better in that. As you can tell today, I haven't got too much makeup on. I did my eyes, of course. Gotta do the eyes. Hello. Would you like a drink? Got a Buzz Lightyear or Toy Story cup. Would you like a drink? And, oh, I couldn't resist. Look at this. I saw this on Sephora. I have the full size somewhere. I brought it down. Dr.Feelgood sort of balm type of thing. And there's this mini size on there for about $9. And I thought this would be great to travel with. So there's the full size. Let's just open it up. And it's literally a miniature thing. So it's got the same sort of box, but in miniature size. Which is neat. And the same sort of little tin. So full size you get 24 grams, and this little mini size you get 8 grams. It's like mummy and toddler. And oh my goodness, even a little sponge. Wish you're not going to open it. How cute is that? But I thought it's nice to travel in your bag with, and it's one of these. I've had the Melee. Is it the Melee? Yeah, Melee, and the Skin by Geometry Flawless Finishing. I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty much a cross between like a wax and a balm type consistency, and you just sort of pat it or roll it around when you've got makeup on, or even before you do makeup and stuff like that. It's to stop the shine factor going, which I probably do have at the moment, but it doesn't. But yeah, hello. Put it back in the box. You can only see what he's doing. The craziness that happens here in the background. And oh, this was I think 100 points. I do love Sephora's, their rewards, points and all that sort of stuff is great. It's a little mini Tarte blush in Flush. How cute is that? I'm going to open it. So hands are nails are shocker. Oh, this. So I haven't tried any Sephora branded, I don't think, like makeup stuff. So I saw this, and it's actually a little 3 set. So a little blush, bronzer, well, 2 blushes and a bronzer. Yeah. Let's open it. It was about 15 USD. Okay, so it's small. Ta-da! Oh, very pretty. It's got a nice little mirror. And there are the blushes. Ooh. I'm just going to swatch one of them, but they all look, yeah, matte, which is what I wanted. And actually, I do love the skin tone bronzer. Because sometimes I like ones that are just, close to my, what do you call it, skin tone, and I just sort of warm up my skin with. I don't want that sort of, glimmery, glamoury bronze look. I just want a little bit of warmth. I'm just going to swatch these 2 packs. Not overly pigmented, but just nice. Not that will show up. It's very light in here. But I just thought something good to try, and even if it works out, I can just travel with it or something like that. So nice. Oh, weird messages on my phone. 2 blank messages. Ah, sweet. 3 blank messages. And this one I've seen quite a few people mention this Estee Lauder lip gloss. It's a lacquer, Vinyl Rose. I just love this sort of, that navy blue and the gold that they have. Estee Lauder. What's it there? I think the last person I saw was Lisa D1 actually, and I thought, oh, that's my shade. I love those sort of mauvey pinks. Your little flat doe foot applicator. It's like stiff as. I did already try this one. I was like, okay, do it. But it's beautiful. Hopefully that will show up. Really beautiful dusty pink. Pinky colour. I'm going to put it on. I don't know what I have on at the moment. I think I've only got a Nars. This is a Nars gloss. Whoa, okay. Washed me out even more. It was nice. But it's so funny because I was looking at the colour going, oh, because it's really hard sometimes to tell, and it's probably hard to tell on my camera what it looks like. And I thought, it reminded me of this. There's the Estee Lauder one, and this is Napoleon Perdis NP Mykonos. It's a gloss. But it's quite similar. It's that same sort of mauvey, dusty pink, or that light blue tone pink. But this one's a difference. Like, this is a proper thick lacquer. It's quite thick, but not sticky or anything. This is quite a thin but very satiny, glossy gloss. And this is, I think, slightly more mauvey colour, but really pretty. I've got more samples. So these are, I've got 3, probably from each Sephora order. The Marc Jacobs Daisy fragrance, which I love. I love that fragrance, so I'm happy with that. We've got some brochures. This is another sample. I think this was another 100 points that I did. It's the Murad Acne Spot Fast Fix. I thought, which is good, because I've been getting really weird sort of breakouts lately, so that's another good one to try. I hope this comes out. I'm going, there's noise and craziness. Let me just wipe all this off before it ends up everywhere. But I've got a little bit of music in the background. This is a little pack from Too Faced. Now I love Too Faced cosmetics. It's really washing me out. And look at this. Smorgasbord of stuff in there. I got it for the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love that. I've actually hit pan on that bronzer, and I think I've probably only got about a month or so left in using that, because it's one of the products I pretty much use every day to warm up my complexion. But I've got the gold, like the gold lid. This is the, I think the original one, is it? The brown one. But in the price in Australia for this bronzer, I got this whole bag of goodies. So I've gotten that, the Sweet Sunshines, I think gloss, mascara, a few other bits and pieces. I won't go through everything, but it's looking, yeah, hello, I'm there. Hello. And a Calvin Klein 3-in-1 makeup with sunscreen sample. His nails are sharp. You fall down. I got another rewards point. It's the Fresh Sugar Rose lip treatment or lip balm. He's having an argument with his chair at the moment. I'll open this. I had another little sample before that I got, and they're gorgeous. I haven't got a full size yet in this one, but they are beautiful. And just the little samples are just so cute. Oh, it's a twist up. Look how cute that is. Just silky soft, beautiful rose balm. Probably doesn't even show up, but it just gives you that nice sort of natural flush to the lips. I can't smell anything at the moment. That's the bummer too, because sometimes, you know, when if you're a makeup enthusiast like me, you know, like when you open up makeup products for the first time and you just smell that new makeup scent. I can't smell any of that. I also got 2 of these. These are, they look smaller on the website. I got them from Sephora. Beauty on the Fly little bags, like travel bags. And they're like $4.95 each. But I thought, you know, if I'm traveling or to put stuff in, or I don't know, bits and pieces. They're really cute because, I mean, the little lipstick with wings. I also got, and this is a surprise, I got a little Haname Mori little fragrance sample. And generally I didn't think that WannitUS did their little samples because it would cost too much to send over, but I got one which is quite nice. I just can't smell it. So. Because I generally have tried just to select with my samples or reward points anything but fragrance through them. I mean from Sephora. But I must have slipped that one in accidentally. There's this one, it's the Eyeless Clips. I've got quite the Eyeless Fast, I still can't pronounce that. I put the name here, pens, and I wanted to get a couple of the clips. And they're like $2 each or something. But over here I think they're about $4 or $6 or something. You want to have a look? Just be gentle, please. He's got his little stool, he's sitting up here next to me. Okay. More please. This one. Because that's how well wrapped everything is. They're very generous, so you can reuse obviously the tissue paper. But I mean you can opt out of having the tissue paper because it's just included free, but not, you know, I'm happy with it. I got 2 of these. This was the last order. I for some reason didn't see that they were doing the pre-release on the Benefits website. Of course they would have, but I just didn't see it. I saw it on Sephora and I thought, oh, I'll get some more point stuff. So I got 2 of them. That's that new, okay, what is it? The Real Push-Up Liner. So I haven't tried it yet. I've seen it, I heard good things about it. But I didn't realise it was one of those clicker pens though. But yeah, it's the gel liner pen, Lash Hugging. So I will try that and show you. Maybe I should do a first attempt or something. I don't know, once I'm a little bit better. Oh, this is actually for a little giveaway. That's why I wanted to get the Lorac stuff. A sneak peek. How cute is that? But I'll show you later. When I do the giveaways, I've got giveaways coming up. I also got this. I've seen Nay's Place and Natalie Patel and that. I mentioned this one because they've gotten it. It's the Dior Cream Rose Balm. Look how cute that little container is. Oh gosh, it's just all white. I want to compare this to the by Terry Rose the Balm and the Mecca Cosmetica Balm. I'll save that, but because I can't smell it. I know it's supposed to smell like rose, I think. Very sad. But I just love that gorgeous container. So I have high hopes for this, but I will let you know. Want me to open it? Uh-oh. But I think the pens are supposed to slide in there and then they click and you join them so you can travel with the little pens. I'm saving this one to last, my favourite. And I also got, I think Nay's Place mentioned too, if you go on Facebook, you can see they have, they'll have up there, or they've got a page or something there where they've got all their different rewards things that you can, you know, use in the little voucher spots. But also they have an extra one or something that they do on Fridays as well, Fan Fridays or something. But I got this as well. It's a little manicure set. So I've got the L'Occitane hand cream and some other little goodnies. I'm going crazy. I'm making up new words in there. Anyway, we'll just move on. Oh, and this, I think because you get 3 samples from Ulta. This must have been Ulta. So they did the personal shopper, I think, online for me, which was really nice. And they also gave me the samples, I think. So I got 3 face samples in there. I won't open it yet, but which I thought was really cool. So with that, and that's pretty much where, you know, Sephora, one great thing about WannitUS is that they will still ship to the WannitUS postal address. And you can use your Australian credit cards. That's how I do it. I set my Australian credit card and my US postal address is the WannitUS. But Sephora don't seem to ship anymore to my US addresses, which is the one I used to use. But I have honestly found it to be much better customer service with WannitUS anyway, so it doesn't matter. But with Ulta, they need a US postal and a US billing address. So it doesn't matter what I tried, I couldn't get them to sort of send it, you know, using my Australian credit or my Australian card. So I actually emailed WannitUS and said, could you actually go, or not, because it was Lorac 2 was just coming out, It was in Ulta online before it was released in stores, and I asked if they could actually purchase it online and then, you know, consolidate it into the package, so that's what they did. Anyway, quickly through all of my multiple samples. So, you know, skincare and makeup. I've got Jolan. Got a couple of the Nude Pro Genius because I really love this stuff, so I got that. That's all Sephora samples. That. And 2 Pore Professional samples. So I'm going to be just, you know, all ready for winter with all of these samples to try. Hello. Get this in the box. I've just got one more left, sweetie, and it's this one. But I'm just going to do this. I was just opening this. It's my last thing, my last sort of big purchase that I did. I already have the Marc Jacobs Sculpting Face number 2 brush. This is the number 12, the bronze brush. I just love the packaging. The box is gorgeous. I must admit that's one great thing about the Marc Jacobs stuff is the packaging, that glossy black and white. So I'll do it. And then inside there we've got extra wrap. It should be for the price though, but it is quite a heavy brush, but it feels very solid. Wow. But it's not like too heavy or uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. Wow. Makeup brush enthusiasts will know what I mean when I say va va voom. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Gorgeous. The only thing about this though is this does wear off. On my other brush this has already started to come off. But beautiful looking brush. It's like a microphone, like my It Cosmetics Deluxe Jumbo brush, but this is still smaller. It's obviously a proper sculpted, tapered bronzer brush. Very soft. But the other one feels like a cloud, the Sculpting Face brush with my foundation. So high hopes are using it with this. So okay, that is it. Gotta go tend to my poor little son. So thank you for watching my lovely rambling little post with everything on it. I hope it really did come out on camera and I hope I captured everything. But like I said, I'll start to do little reviews and stuff of the products once I get to work through them, and any other details I leave out I'll put down below. Okay, thank you.